from Tanakpur in Kumaon, and currently I am in Delhi. For me, consciously, I thought that the journey had started only 3 years back when I spotted a graffiti of Baba Ji in Kasar Devi. And being the atheist that I was, I would never bother about a saint or anyone. Anything religious was something that I uh, criticized mostly because I never understood what it is. And it so happened that that day I got so attracted to that image, and I wanted to find out more about who is Haidakhan Baba Ji. And you know, uh, one thing led to the other, and my life changed overnight. And then I realized I had a lot of problems with the mind. My mind has been my biggest strength and my biggest weakness. I've had a very privileged life, very good education, exposure, everything. But somehow my mind was always my enemy, and I would spoil things for myself, so to say. And since I consciously perceived Babaji in Almora, I realized after that one thing, that I was so attracted to him. I started looking about him online. I was looking at stories of Haidakhandis, and I wanted to know everything about him. But most importantly, I felt loved, which I had never felt in my life. Truly, deeply loved and accepted for no reason. Just for being myself. And then I realized that Babaji had been with me for as long as I could remember. There was a Mai that I used to know when I was 13 or 14 years old. She had told me once that, she also had problems, and she was not a very financially, privileged lady, but very, very spiritually strong. And she told me that, in her lifetime also, some Baba had saved her. And she said, "You want that energy? Should I give it to you?" Like that. She said, "Shakti do, Shakti do." At that time, I was a child, so I was very excited. Yes, 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 give me Shakti. It must be exciting. I'll do some magic or something. But I never pursued it thereafter. But I think she had given me the Shakti. And she also, when she was going to commit suicide by the river, some Baba had saved her apparently. And I know now that it was Babaji. And after that, Babaji, there were times in my life when I was about to take wrong decisions. And Babaji, I used to see in my visions a saint on the bank of a river. And he was constantly talking to me and telling me, "Don't do this, this is not your way." But I ignored it because I thought maybe I'm going crazy, because, maybe I've done too much drugs in life or something like that. So I did not believe it. But finally, 3 years back, when Babaji hit me and, made me surrender. I cannot say I surrendered. He made me, he turned my mind around in a way that I was just a different person overnight. And my parents were very amazed what happened to her. Maybe she's hypnotized, or what is wrong with her. But everything was going for the good, so they also supported me, because they saw that, my depression had gone overnight. I was almost suicidal at that time. So suddenly I was full of joy and love, and I was smiling all day long, and I just felt loved. And last month, when I came to Haidakhan Chilyanola for the first time with my partner, I was sitting here. I had taken an accommodation inside the ashram. And I told Babaji that, "Listen, if you're really real, and if you're not a product of my own imagination, then why don't you show me who you are?" And suddenly I saw this huge cloud coming to me with these, lion eyes. I could see the lion eyes, and those eyes, it was not eyes, it was clouds, but to me, it appeared like a lion's eye staring at me. And the first thing I uttered was, "He's here, he's here." And then I went into a trance for half an hour, and I was laughing and crying. And all kinds of things, and I was just full of gratitude, and I'm bowing to him ki Baba Ji, you are here, and you showed yourself to me. And next day I met Pratibha Ji here, and she forced me to take this green book, which is the picture book. She said, you must take this book. I was taking other books. She said, no, you must take this book, this book. And the first page that I opened from that book, it was Babaji staring with the same eyes. And the quotation was that the way of yoga is to be courageous. So be like lions. So that's how the lion Babaji revealed himself to me. And what can I say? I'm gone. I'm no more who I thought I was. And I feel like it's a new life for me. And most importantly, my connection with him is so direct from the heart that there is no ritual needed, there is no place needed, whether I have come to Haidakhan after 3 years. But he's given me all the love. So I realized that it is a direct connection. You love him, you just open your heart and he will accept you, and nothing else is needed. Everything is taken care of. My life is magical. I sail smooth, like I'm usually free flowing. That's how I feel every day, free flowing. And I feel like a 5-year-old child, how I used to feel at 5. So this has been my experience, and life has been amazing ever since. Bhole Baba ki jai.